Rachel Atherton has had a very good year. Well, actually, no, she's had the perfect year. Now, what does that mean? Well, basically, it means she won every single World Cup race in the World Cup season, and she won Worlds, where she got her rainbow jersey for the 4th time. Now, that's incredible, and we're going to take just a little look, a recap of how she done it, and plus, take a look at some stats that show just how amazing a perfect season really is. The season kicked off in Lourdes in France, and it didn't look like it was going to be a perfect season for Rachel at all, because Tahnée Seagrave qualified first 4 seconds ahead, but come race day, Rachel put the hammer down and she put 20 seconds into her qualifying time, basically turning the table on Tahnée, who came in second, just in front of Manon Carpenter in third. On to the second round in Cairns, Australia, and this was the home event of Tracy Hannah, and she looked in qualifying like she was going to be very, very dangerous. Rachel was going to have her work cut out, but qualifying, she came in first, and in the race itself, she was 7 seconds clear to take the win. It was her 28th World Cup victory. Fort William and Rachel's home event, so she was always going to be dangerous, but qualifying showed that she wasn't invincible because Manon Carpenter went quickest. But in the race itself, Rachel was sublime. 12 seconds is what she took the win by from Tracy Hannah. An unbelievable win, and all of her competitors were starting to wonder, could this be a very special season? LEOGANG is an amazing track, and round 4 was going to be a banger. Rachel under pressure for the first time this year because she was trying to put together her 10th World Cup win in a row, her 30th World Cup win in total. So she was going to be feeling it in this race. Tahnée Seagrave, coming back from her injury in Fort William, was one of the only girls to go for the big finish line triple. But Rachel even bested everyone here because she went massive into the finish line and took another win. The perfect season carries on. Round 5, LENZERHEIDE, and things were starting to get a little bit more tricky for Rachel Atherton. Tahnée Seagrave qualified fastest, and this was the return of Miriam Nicole as well. She had been away with injury, and she's always a very tough competitor, maybe enough to beat Rachel. In the race day itself, as the video title suggests, Rachel still had the win, but it was her closest battle for the entire season. She took it from Tahnée by only 0.7 of a second, and Miriam Nicole showed that her form was coming because she was in third. MONT-SAINTE-ANNE, and guess what's going to happen? Yep, you've guessed it. Rachel's going to win. And you know what? It was never in doubt. In qualification, she beat everybody by 12 seconds. In the race itself, Tracy Hannah put down a fast and loose run, but Rachel still took it with an 11-second win. She was really starting to show the confidence that comes from winning race after race, and it's only getting more difficult for her competitors. VALLNORD in Andorra, and this one was going to be tense because it was the final round of the World Cup season, and for once Rachel wasn't having it all her own way. In qualification she came in 3rd place. It was her worst qualification spot of the entire season. But on race day, was it all going to work? Had it all come crashing down at the final step? No. She was unbelievable. She was perfect, just like the season. Rachel takes the win, Tracy Hannah coming in second, and Miriam Nicole coming in third. There was only Worlds left. Worlds is a special event every year, and this year it was incredible because we were going to see if Rachel could pull together this perfect season. And on this track it was always going to be difficult because it's incredibly gnarly, one of the most dangerous downhill tracks in the world. but Rachel was up at every single split. Miriam Nicole on form wasn't even enough to take that gold medal from Rachel. She had it firmly in her grasp. She was 3 seconds up on Miriam, who was 9 seconds up on third place Tracy Hannah. Those three girls were in a league of their own, 25 seconds ahead of anyone else. But Rachel stood on the top of the podium for the end of a perfect season. Well, that's what a perfect season looks like. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more GMBM videos, then why don't you click up there for some Red Bull hardline action, and click down there to see the latest Dirt Shed Show episode. Click on the logo to subscribe, and tell you what, give us a thumbs up like.